Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chuck, and I thought you might find this little project interesting. This is a base to a streetlight. It's a streetlight on a private street, not one on a public street, an electrical layer. This is actually a streetlight. I'm a home builder and had a little accident on the job. The forklift driver wasn't watching where he was going because a city inspector, a young Hottie, came onto the site, and he was looking at her, and he had a stinger on the end of the forklift, and didn't catch how far out he was, and he snapped off the light pole. So I'm trying to help him out here. It's aluminum, and so I'm going to set it up in the mill and bore that out. The brake was pretty clean, so the light pole will just be able to be set back in, and then I've got to take it and have it welded. Fortunately, I don't do any TIG aluminum. Not yet, at least. It's on the wish list. So I'm going to show you here how I'm going to set it up in the mill. I fooled around to see if I could put it in the lathe, and that wasn't working out. My lathe is just really too small. So I'm going to end up setting it in the mill, not like that. Let me get it kind of set up, and I'll come back. Trying to do this one-handed, and it's not working. Well, I've got it set up in the mill. Use two hands, and it's fairly flat. It's set down onto the mill table well. And I'm just using a little cheat here. Turns out a piece of plastic from the holder for electrical tape fits the board just perfect, and just using a center here to line up on the center of that plastic piece to get me on center for a quick cheat. The outside of the bore here has been disturbed with the welding, so when I put the boring head in there, we'll check it and see how close we are. But I think it's pretty dang close. So I'll bring you back after I get the boring head set up in there. Well, here's a little update. Did some checking, and it's cutting around fairly good. I was pretty close. I just had to move it about 2-3 thousandths to get it totally centered. I'm happy with the way it's cutting, and to start going out. It's got to go out to 4 inches total. Well, here's a pass with the boring head. I don't know if we're going to get a lot of vibration or not. We'll give it a shot though. 50 thousandths cut. As you can see, it's an interrupted cut right now, but it seems to be cutting pretty clean. Okay, well, I'll keep on making passes and bring you back close to the end. Now there's just another shot, pretty close to the actual depth. You can see on the back wall there, Over there I'm on virgin casting, and basically on virgin casting over here also, and then making a little bit of a cut into the casting, or the plate I should say. So just going to try to do a cleanup cut to get the last of that column out of there that's welded in there. Pretty much right at the dimension right now though. Okay, well, I was looking for 4 inches 30 thousandths, and I ended up at 4 inches 50 thousandths, which that 20 thousandths isn't going to make a hoot. So now I got to put it back on the table, turned over, and just mill off the weld that was on the top of the base there. So I'll set up and get that done right now. Well, here's the finish of it. I just walked around it with the end mill to clean off the surface, so got rid of all the weld. Not going to take it real deep though. It's good enough, and the fella can weld on right on top of that. Just for reference, that boring head was an old Bridgeport boring head that I had picked up from my buddy Paul. He's since passed on. Sure missed the guy. Anyway, thought you'd enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully my forklift driver on the job won't be looking at hotties anymore. I think he learned his lesson and keep his eye on his load. Alright, take care guys. Thanks for watching.